What's up, man? Movie world, Batman and Robin on film. Episode. This is about Chris O'Donnell. Actually, approved. He was talking about Chris O'Donnell, Robin from Batman Forever. He approved of Ben Affleck's casting. It was so cool. You can see in the link on the bottom, man. On the bottom, on my site, Batman and Robin on film. He actually loves the casting, and he says. Chris O'Donnell says it'd be a great Bruce Wayne, and it's smart. Just like it's smart that they did this because name recognition. It already got interest. A big star that has drawing power. Christian Bale has no drawing power. The only movies that he done that are hits that everyone has went to see is Batman. Terminator Salvation flopped. Christian Bale has no fucking box office draw power. He doesn't, except for Batman. And that's over. Thank God. But anyway, Chris O'Donnell, he's talking about how that was smart and that he would be a perfect Bruce Wayne, and that's a great choice. And actually, Chris O'Donnell and Ben Affleck, you seen that picture? They were hanging out recently. They were actually in a movie called School Ties together with him, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and there was someone else. Brendan Fraser was in School Ties, yeah. And yeah, also there were some rumors like going around like about Robin being in Batman vs Superman, possibly being Justin Timberlake, but that was BS. Like I want Robin to be in it, but I don't want Justin Timberlake to be Robin. He's a great choice. I actually see Justin Timberlake. He actually looks more like a Jimmy Olsen type. He actually does look more like a Jimmy Olsen type. But you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. And I keep hearing stuff about Robin and Batman vs Superman, Superman vs Batman. I hope it's true because just for the mere fact that this is a 41-year-old Batman, and it says in a press release he's been through it all. So this is a Batman that's been through it all. He's fought Joker, probably, most likely, Two-Face, Clayface, villains, and they're all still there. So nobody's dead like in Nolan verse, or nobody got killed off. They probably all exist. That's what I love about this personal Zack Snyder doing Batman vs Superman, because you could already technically, if you want to get real with it, you could already have all the Robins in it. You could actually have every Rob. You could have Nightwing, this Tim Drake, Robin. You could have Chris O'Donnell. I mean, Chris O'Donnell. I mean, I know they probably wouldn't do it, but he could come back as Nightwing if they honestly he could have, because Nightwing is not a little kid and is not a spring chicken. Nightwing is in his 30s, so you could if they're probably not gonna do that. I would love if they did that, if they had Chris O'Donnell and brought him in as Nightwing, and have Ben Affleck as the older battle sword Batman that's been through it all, and then you have the other Robins, the Bat family, the other Robins like Tim Drake. I mean, Jason Todd is dead, or Damian Wayne or Batgirl. They could technically, potentially do this. You know why? Because it's a Batman that's been established. It's not a 1-year Batman. It's not a 2-year Batman. It might not even be a 3-year Batman. This is a Batman that's been around a while. So he should have Robin. He should have Robin. And I hope that he should have Robin, Batgirl, and like I said, a Batman that's been established. He's fought all his. He probably fought all his villains multiple times already, and they're there. Nobody's dead. So WB, you have the potential with Superman versus Batman and Zack Snyder to do a whole bunch of stuff that no other Batman movie has ever done. No, like for instance, certain stuff like the Batcave. There's certain stuff that was lacking in all the movies. The Batcave, I love it about the Batcave in the comics. Some people who don't know about the comics won't get this and won't know what I'm saying, but you people who know about the comics and the animated series Batman will get this. Batman in his Batcave, he has a whole bunch of memorabilia and stuff from villains that he has beaten. There's like a big penny, there's a dinosaur, there's a whole bunch of things in his cave. From even Tim Burton had mentioned it in one of the behind the scenes. He was like, "Oh, the comics were awesome. You had the big penny and the dinosaur." Just like I think he said, we never got a chance to do that and stuff, but put that in there. There's a whole bunch of memorabilia from every. That's what's fascinating about Batman. The villains that he beats, he then keeps like artifacts from each villain that he beats. Like he might have Joker's suit in a glass or something. You have the big penny, you have a dinosaur, like the big penny is from Two-Face. That you have the opportunity to do something that has never been done before, just like you did with the Superman, the Man of Steel. You're on the opportunity to show the comic book Batman, with the Batcave, with all the fascinating stuff in his cave, the memorabilia that he saved from every villain that he fought. That is fascinating. With a Robin already established, with possibly, you don't have to. They don't have to be in the entire movie, but the fact that they're there will be awesome. He could possibly already have Robin, Nightwing, and Batgirl. You could do that. You know why? Because there's no origin, so that there's no need for explanation. Batman's already established. He's already there. He can already have Robin and Batgirl and so, and it doesn't take time to explain a damn thing. You don't need to explain anything. Just have those characters already there, well-known, established Batman. I got my crew. No explanation. That's the opportunity. That's where you have the opportunity to be the most accurate of any Batman film, because the Batman mythos as a whole has to move forward. We can't not keep going back to this origin bullshit 20 times. It's played out already. The origin of Batman is played out. Sick of seeing a solo Batman. The difference in the comics, even when Robin is there, he goes off and does his own thing and by himself, but he comes back to the Bat family, and the Bat family has his back, is there in the Batcave with Alfred. So you could show that. You could show Batman's crew, what have you, Robin, Batgirl, Alfred. You could show all of that, and it doesn't take any exposition whatsoever, because this is a established Batman in an established world. There is no need for exposition. He's just Batman. From what I'm seeing in the press release, It says this is an established Batman that's been around the block, been around for years. He's 40, so he had to have Robin, or he has to have Robin already. WB. I'm just telling you as it is, Zach. I think you did great with Man of Steel. I think you did fantastic with Man of Steel. But I'm just telling you this, just to tell you, if you have a Batman in his 40s and you don't have Robin in there, it's not accurate. It's not accurate. And I hope you put Jimmy Olsen in it too. It's not accurate because unless you're doing it at a time where the second Robin got Jason Todd, then you get away with that. But still, the fact he had Batgirl at that time too. So you should establish, if you're saying it's an established Batman, he has to have, whether it's a 5-minute thing, goes back to his Batcave, Robin is there, just like they did in Justice League The New Frontier. Superman showed up in the Batcave, Batman was there, lo and behold, who showed up in the cave when Batman and Superman was there? But Robin. And like I said, this is the 75th anniversary of World's Finest. 2015, when Batman Superman comes out, is going to be the 75th anniversary of World's Finest. So it's fitting that this movie is going to come out on the 75th anniversary of World's Finest. WB and Zack Snyder, come on, you show respect. When the first team up ever occurred, it was Robin, Batman, and Superman. Since you're establishing that this is an established Batman, it's not going to take anything hard for you to put Robin in the movie because he needs no exposition. Batman, Robin, there. Been doing it for years. No exposition. No be like, you could always hint or say a comment about the circus or like a 2-minute flashback where you don't need to do. If you don't want to do it, you don't need to. But it's confirmed that it's an established Batman. This is not a 1-year Batman. It's not a 2-year Batman. This is a Batman that's been through shit. So he's fought majority of all the villains, and he most likely has Robin already. So please be accurate to that. At least Robin could show up at least 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes or whatever. At least be some part of it, because you have the Metropolis and the Superman crew, Lois, Jimmy Olsen, hopefully Perry White. You got Steve Lombardo, the crew that was in the movie. So you show that angle from Metropolis side with all the Daily Planet crew, and you show the other angle, Gotham, and technically Batman's crew in the cave, Alfred, Robin, Batgirl, Nightwing, what have you. You could do that. If you could do a scene, let me break it down to you, WB, Zack Snyder, and David Gore. If you could do a random scene in any movie, with 5 or 6 characters inside an office cubicle, like Office Space, then it's not much of a stretch to film a scene with Batman, Robin, Batgirl, Nightwing in the Batcave, conversing and talking about stuff with Alfred. If you could do an office, I'm thinking about any filmmaker could film an office scene with 5 people in an office having a conversation, chewing the fat. If you could do that, film 5 people talking in the office, you could film Batman, Robin, whatever, Superman, Batgirl, Nightwing, Alfred, all hovering in the Batcave, having some conversation about what's going on in Metropolis. You could do that. It's 100% possible, and it's 100% plausible. I honestly don't give a fuck about what John Campier or John Schnepp think, because when it comes to Robin being in live-action movies, they honestly don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're really ignorant towards that. They actually have no clue. Like I said, Robin appeared in the first ever team-up movie, so it's not a logical stretch to actually show due respect and put Robin. I said Robin appeared in the first team-up comic ever, so you could show some respect and put Robin in the first team-up movie between Batman and Superman because he was there. And like I said, now that you're doing an established Batman, he can be put in without exposition. Just like you could put Superman Clark Kent walking into the office, talking to Jimmy Olsen and Perry White in an office cubicle. You could have Batman, walking into the Batcave, meeting up Robin, Alfred, Batgirl, having that conversation. It is possible, and it can be done well. You just have to know how to do it. And you got the dream team now: Snyder, Affleck, and Goyer. I'm sure Ben Affleck would know how to do a scene like that. I'm sure it could be done well. WB. So click on the link from the site Batman and Robin on Film to see Chris O'Donnell approving of Ben Affleck, and like I said, rumors of Robin being in Superman vs. Batman. I hope it's true. I hope it's true, because it could be done. Like I said, it would be cool. I would love it. I don't know if WWE would ever do that. They put Chris O'Donnell in there as Nightwing because Nightwing is not young anyway. That's when Robin is a lot older, in his mid-30s or whatever, like mid-30s, almost 40. So it wouldn't be a stretch for put Chris O'Donnell as Nightwing. That'd actually be awesome. And see, people don't realize it, of course. For laymen that don't know, for the laymen, Dick Grayson, who Chris O'Donnell was in the first Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Dick Grayson character was the first original Robin for years, for many years. When he quit being Robin, he became Nightwing. Batman later he was alone for like a year or two. Then Batman got the second Robin, Jason Todd, which ended up dying, and later he comes back from Ra's al Ghul's pits and becomes the Red Hood. But after that disappointment, years later, Batman gets the third Robin, Tim Drake. Tim Drake, the Robin, and Dick Grayson and Tim Drake are the most popular Robins. And like I said, if you want to go that route, that would be cool too. You could have, I know they won't do it, I wish they would, you could have Chris O'Donnell as Nightwing, because Nightwing is not supposed to be like 18. Nightwing, Chris O'Donnell is appropriate age for Nightwing. You could have Chris O'Donnell as Nightwing, and then I don't know, whoever else as a young Robin, a young Tim Drake or something like that, like the Tim Drake from so what I'm saying is you could have Nightwing and Robin, because Nightwing is the original Robin. Just for people who don't know, the original Robin was Dick Grayson. He grew up to be Nightwing. Then when he became Nightwing, Batman got a second Robin that died, Jason Todd. Then after that, the third Robin, who's the most popular after Dick Grayson, is Tim Drake. He's in the Arkham City video games, and he had a son. Later on, Batman had a son who became Robin, Damian Wayne, his son from Talia al Ghul. And in the comics now, this is what I'm saying. In the comics now, they have all of Batman. Well, except for Damian just died. Batman has all of them up in the Batcave. He has Nightwing. He has, Tim Drake Robin. He had Damian Wayne Robin. He's all up with all of them in the Batcave, and with Alfred and Batgirl. And you know what? It could be done because this movie is not a fucking origin. It could be done because Batman is just gonna already be Batman. To me, this is the perfect opportunity to put the entire fucking Bat family in this movie, because it needs no setup. It needs no setup. He's Batman. He's already Batman for years. Show us in the Batcave has a whole Bat family up in there. It needs no setup whatsoever. There's an established Batman. WB, Zack Snyder, David Goyer, please don't mess up on this. There's so much stuff that has never been done in the Batman movies, and this is the perfect first step to show all that has never been shown in any Batman movie. We've been waiting to see the whole Bat family together. You could do it because it's an established Batman. You have the opportunity to do it, and I hope you take that opportunity and take the advantage to please do it, because that would, my God, Superman and Batman, and you see the Bat family in this movie, and Alfred, that's automatic billion. Everybody would be craving to see that. Everybody wants, they're sick of the solo Batman all the time. They want to see Batman with the Bat family, and it done well. And you have the three most awesomest people, Affleck, Snyder, and Goyer, to do it. So this is the chance to see that opportunity and do it. You don't want somebody else to do it and fuck it up. So you should have Affleck, Snyder, and Goyer to do it, and do it the right way. That's all I'm saying. Moving without, Chris O'Donnell approves of Ben Affleck. Robin, I really hope he should be in the Superman Batman movie. Click on the link, Batman and Robin on film. Peace out.